Jordan here, and today we are back with another First Impressions video after a very long time. And today we're going to be taking a look at FsDreamTeam's latest update for GSX for Lockheed Martin's Prepared and Flight Simulator X, as well as Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. So just as a little rundown before we begin, I kind of will make it clear that GSX is a product that is not new. It's been around since I think like 2013-ish, maybe 2012. It's been around for quite some time. And over the course of that time, FsDreamTeam has given more updates, compatibility, but a lot of things kind of stayed the same from the initial release in 2013. A lot of things didn't change, and with the addition of PBR and Prepar3D v4.5, a lot of things shifted, and FsDreamTeam started to change things up. So this is one of the largest updates we've ever had for GSX, and a lot of new stuff is happening, and a lot of great things have been changed, but there's still a few things I'm not very happy about that I hope do get addressed later on. So, let's begin with what we like and what we don't like. One thing I really want to chime on that I think is a great thing they've done, at least FsDreamTeam has done, is that they've added new models and they've also added PBR effects to said models. Now, as said in one of their forum posts, this entire process took a lot of time. It was a main factor why this update took, I think, like 6 to 7 months of development time, because they had to come up with new models, as just applying PBR-like effects to the current models from 2012 and 2013 wasn't really optimized. It wasn't as good as it could be, if you get what I mean. Because of that, we have some very beautiful looking models over here, and I absolutely love the level of detail you have on this. Like, you can just kind of zoom in on the tires, and it's just so, it's lifelike. I love it. As we look around the baggage loaders, as you can see, a lot of things have kind of changed, and it just is a much better looking model. It's much more optimized, it's more beautiful, and it looks like it's ready for a 64-bit simulator with PBR, and not something from 2006. Furthermore, FsDreamTeam really kind of listened to the community, and they really strive to update this product in all areas, especially the small little detail areas. For example, as you can see right here in this baggage loader, the baggages are no longer red and blue. In previous versions of GSX, they were a bright red and bright blue color. In my opinion, they looked terrible because, I mean, every baggage being that bright of a color, no, it's not very realistic. But as you can see right here, they've gone back, they've changed the textures, and now they look much more realistic, and the bags themselves look much better than previous versions. As we continue on our tour of the vehicles, you can see the new Pushback Tug right here. This Pushback Tug will physically lift the aircraft off the ground and then, push it back. And it's something that was seen in X-Plane 11 with better pushback, but it wasn't present in FSX and Prepared, at least until now. I'm really happy that FsDreamTeam has added this Pushback Tug. It's one that's very cool to watch, and it's really cool, and it does operate a pretty good amount in the United States. I know Denver has a few of them, I believe, and Southwest does have a few Pushback Tugs similar to this, so I'm really happy that we have a tug that's pretty accurate to a lot of airports around the world. Alright, so why don't we call up some Catering Service so we can take a look at the new system for that. Another cool thing that has been added is a camera system, and as you can see, we can change cameras and look at anything we'd like to. So, let's look at the Pushback Tug. As you can see, right here, got a view of the Pushback Tug. If we want to look at another view, we can look at the catering vehicle. How about from the driver's perspective? Yeah, here it is. As you can see, the PBR looks absolutely beautiful, and especially just right here. It's just, oh, I love the level of detail that has been added to this. It's something that wasn't present in a lot of older versions of GSX, but now we have PBR materials, and it just looks beautiful. Alright, and one thing you can notice is new animations, new people. I love that. It's much more detailed, and they actually have, badges that correspond with the airline. So as you can see right here, he's wearing a Southwest Airlines sticker on his work shirt, and the baggage cart also states Southwest Airlines. And it's just little details like that I really love, and it shows that FsDreamTeam actually cared, which is surprising. You're also probably noticing that the modeling, at least the animations for the people, is much more fluid and much more lifelike in comparison to older versions. As you can see by this, with Prepar3D v4, the skeleton models for people and animations is much more fluid, and they have a lot more, flexibility. So this means people will look more realistic and they'll look less robotic. It's another feature I'm really happy that FsDreamTeam took advantage of, and it makes the simulator look much more realistic and much cooler. Now, one thing I want to chime on is that I do wish we could change the vehicles that are used. Now, I did see in some trailers that some people were able to use different, catering vehicles, but Southwest Airlines does not use vehicles like this. And I do wish that we could be able to change this up, at least to maybe use the GMC and Ford vehicles that Southwest uses. Maybe it's a little thing in the future where you can specifically say, I want this type of catering vehicle to come to my aircraft, not this type. But it's nitpicking on my part. The models look great. I'm very happy. Alright, so now let's do refueling. Now, let's see how this goes. Now, I haven't been able to get this to work perfectly yet. What? I think this goes to show that the product is still buggy. Well, what I wanted to show you was that there's a display down here that states, you know, all the information about your thing. And it's really cool because it states, like, how much money. Like, right, yeah, you can't even see it. Okay. You've seen it in other videos and whatnot. It's a fuel counter that takes the prices from the internet that calculates, you know, how expensive your fuel will be. And it also, you know, shows the animation of you fueling it up, so. But, you know, FsDreamTeam, you know, just died, so. Alright, so now we're going to start the boarding process, and this will give us an opportunity to see what the new baggages look like when they're being boarded, as well as the maybe improved animations. I'm not too sure if the baggage loaders physically have a new animation. They still look the same as the older versions, but the drivers and the models themselves over here at least look different. The air stairs in the rear also have a new model, and it looks pretty good. I'm very happy. It looks great, even though Southwest doesn't really use these. It's a nice touch. Nice touch. So as you can see, the new baggage models and new baggage textures look pretty great, and even though the baggage loader animation might not have been changed, it still is a drastic improvement from older versions of GSX. Furthermore, we have animated passengers boarding the aircraft through the SO jetways, which has become a feature, which has been a feature present in GSX for a little bit of time, but it's still a nice thing that GSX is really making this hard push. Well, I'm sorry, FsDreamTeam is making this hard push to make the sim much more lifelike and realistic. So, yeah, it's a nice touch. Alright, so now we can test out the new pushback in GSX, and what's interesting enough is that I've never done it before, so this is going to be interesting.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback. Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release marking marks.
As we're pushing back from the gate, you can really check out the cool views that GSX has now given us the option to see. And I'm not using Chaseplane for this. GSX gives these views default, so it's great that it allows everybody to use this. And it's really cool. Now, I wish it was a little more user-friendly, if you will, where I could, like, pan around faster. I'm using the arrow keys to kind of look up and down. I wish it was a little faster, but you know, it's fine as it is, and it's really cool, you know, to actually have a good, solid camera view right here and not have to worry about it conflicting with GSX. I'm sorry, Chaseplane, not conflicting with Chaseplane.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
Alright everyone, that's all we have for today. I'd like to thank you for watching and tuning into this first impressions video. I know I've been uploading a lot of pretty boring takeoff and landing content, but I haven't been home very much, so hopefully we can get back to more content like this in the near future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Smack the like button for more content like this in the near future, and I'll be sure to make more later. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm Jordan. See you in the next episode.